Okay, we're good. Go ahead. Keep going. Yeah, get it, Jen. You show that tree. Oh, ah, tree. God damn trees. These trees are aggravating. Uh-oh, trees, of course. That fucking tree is stupid, man. It's like in the worst spot, too. You couldn't have fucking planted. Oh my god, fucking trees. I didn't really want to hit the fucking tree. Fucking tree, man. God, fucking tree, dude. I'm so sick of getting pushed around by trees.
What up, guys? Cody here with On the Trail, and welcome to the trail ride where we're back. We're doing the Golden Gate Trail at Texana. This is an awesome trail. I've been meaning to get this trail, but the last time I was here, I think it was the Mustang Trail. We did this trail, and it wasn't infested with trees, but my batteries had died, so I didn't capture it. But I did this time, and you get to see the carnage of trees that came down from an ice storm that came through here. Or supposedly, I don't know, I think between the wind and the ice, it just knocked over a bunch of trees. And it's really bad. So right now, Texana is kind of down for the count, because a large portion of it is pretty well impassable. Or if it is, it's very frustrating to get around. So that's where we're at with Texana. But we're going to go from the bottom rungs of tree-infested, brushy, hard-packed crap, and then we're going to climb up the ridge of this. I don't know if you want to call it a mountain or a hill, but it's a very large hill or a very small mountain. And it's very scenic, it's exciting, it's thrilling, it's a nice long climb. It's not super steep, but it's definitely a long climb, and that's really cool. The next thing, I want you to notice all that bumpy stuff that I was getting knocked around on. We talked about this last time at the Mustang Trail. I was pretty much just ranting, but I did mention that I was going to put the gold valve in, and I did. And that's really cool. You can see all that right there. That really bumpy stuff. Especially in the rocks, you'll notice it more. But I put that gold valve in, and it helped. It took care of a lot of that. And that's more of a sneak peek, preluding type of topic. I don't want to get into that right now. But that's coming up. I was going to do an install video, but about halfway through it, I realized I had no business teaching how to install it, so I'm just going to show you how the experience went for me. But the real topic today is getting hangry and proper trail nutrition and hydration. Yes, and it's really important, and the reason why I wanted to talk about it today is because after getting beat up by these trees, I found myself hungry and hangry. And I get really angry when I'm hungry. Actually, it's not even angry, it's just bitchy. And that's fine. But I want to talk about why it's important. Well, I mean, not why it's important, I think it's obvious. I mean, it keeps you in a better mood, it keeps you riding better with proper nutrition. And ultimately, it's going to lead to less mistakes on the trail too, which is it's a lot more fun. When you're making mistakes, whether you're in a brain fog or not, you know it, and it's frustrating. So to me, proper hydration and nutrition it can take a 5 of a day and turn it into a 9, maybe even a 10. just by making sure you've got the right foods to eat. And that's the other key point I wanted to mention too, were the right foods. Some people don't get like this, so if you're one of those people, just ignore all of this and focus on the trail ride. But for me, you know, I started off, I'd bring like brown rice and like beans. Like, oh yeah, I need energy for the whole day. It's gonna be healthy and awesome. And that is not an accurate assumption. Really, when you have these dense, low glycemic index carbs and food sources, honestly, your stomach, it's like you're throwing a concrete brick into it. And during the high levels of exertion experienced during slaying some 6 single track trail, you need some food that's going to go to the dome, as I like to say. So dirt biking is one of the few things where I would actually recommend something that is definitely on the high side of the glycemic index, you know, something that's actually fairly sugary. Because when you're exerting yourself at such a level of intensity and then you throw a low glycemic index food source on top of it, it actually takes a fair amount of energy just to break down that food, and your body doesn't have it. It really needs something that it can just use relatively quickly. So we're talking, you know, any kind of fruit, really, chips, Snickers, whatever, you know, something that's going to be easy for you to eat, easy on the stomach. And hydration. I don't know why anybody, especially in the summer, would leave without a hydration pack or some form of hydration. To me, that's just... I'm not going to say it because there's people who I ride with who do this. But you need hydration, especially in the summer heat, because you go risking a heat stroke. That's not good, man. You're talking stuck out miles away down a trail that's only passable by foot or a dirt bike. So, hydration. I mean, does more need to be said? Not really. So here's this awesome climb. That was all I wanted to mention. And I'm gonna talk at you guys next time. Peace!
Now that's funny right there.